Opulus is looking like a really good buy right now. And guess what? I just bought more. Welcome back to Bearman Crypto, where we talk all things crypto. Opulus is one of my favorite music projects in crypto. It's one that I've covered before, and I will be covering again in this video. And recently, just yesterday, they've released their March development update, and there's a few things in there that have convinced me to buy more Opulus tokens. So basically, if you don't know anything about Opulus, so Opulus specialize in minting music fungible tokens. So not NFTs, but specifically music fungible tokens. And what's unique about these MFTs is that you get to own a share of the revenue that the artist makes. So basically, you buy one of their MFTs and you get to share the revenue that they make from either that track or that album, which is different to what other offerings you see in the crypto space in the music sector. So Opulus is one of the projects that I've been following for a bit of time, and they've been making progress. They've been bringing on new artists, and only recently they've just announced that they'll be bringing on more new artists. So today they released on their Twitter that they've got more surprises. They never stop with the surprises, of course, and they basically said that they're announcing three more artists next week. So including one which has over 2 billion streams. So imagine buying one of this artist's MFT and they've got 2 billion streams. Just think about the potential opportunity there if you're thinking about a revenue share. So I'm very curious to see who that artist is going to be, and I think this is bullish for Opulus, and I think it's a great opportunity to make sure that you've got yourself. You're holding some Opulus tokens, because when this starts to run, you want to make sure you're on board. Of course, not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own further research. I am by no means an expert. So you always need to make sure you do your own research before investing in anything that I do talk about. And Opulus as well, if you don't know, they've got a highly experienced team that I've covered. I covered this in my previous video. And they've got a highly experienced team of advisors as well. You've got a former Sony Music CEO. You've got someone that works in music partnerships at TikTok. So these are people that know their stuff, and they've got some fantastic contacts. You've got Chance the Rapper here as one of the managers. So they are in the right space. They're in good company. They keep good advisors. So this is something to definitely consider if you're looking at Opulus. So specifically, some of the things that I'd just like to cover off their recent March update, which was released yesterday. If you have been on their website, you know that their V3 staking pool is now live. So they've got several raffles that are going on. So if you hold any Opulus tokens, you can basically go directly onto their website, stake your tokens, which gains you access to some raffles. So you basically get early access to some of their MFTs that will be launched on their site. I'll just quickly show you some of the raffles. So basically the raffles run on I think it's every Thursday that they do the draw for these raffles. So you can see some of these raffles at the moment. These ones you can enter. The start date was yesterday, 16th of March, and it ends on the 23rd of March. So they run for about a week. and there's different things that you can enter your raffle tickets for. You can enter for this artist here, Navy, or this artist here called Yera. You've got Kadeem here. You can enter for Nito. You got Black Jersey. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And also you can enter the raffle for this Algorand swag pack. So when you basically go on to the Opulus website, if you transfer your Opulus tokens, you can stake them. So for every 10 Opulus you stake, you get one raffle ticket. And so you can basically spread out your raffle tickets across all the various raffles. So they run every week. So that's a great way to get involved, and you can also earn interest on your staked tokens of roughly about 15%. So this is definitely worthwhile looking into. You can earn yourself some nice passive income. You can see here where they talk about the raffles that happen every week, basically 5:30 every week. So you just got to come back and make sure, check if you've won the raffle. So obviously they go on to talk about the MFT Launchpad V1, which they've been working towards. They've got some great designs that they've basically been working on. So excited to see what that is going to look like. They've been working on their website updates, and obviously the staking pool that I've just talked about here on their V3. And there was some other interesting things around, obviously, the artwork that they've released, but also specifically around the music rewards. So they've basically said that the next batch of music rewards scheduled will also include this Mona Lisa MFT, which sold out fairly quickly when it went on sale last year. So I think that's one that's going to do really well. So with all the tracks that they've got all these analytics that will be available in the background to see how the MFT is performing. And as part of their recent update, they just carried out a security update basically. So there was an Algorand hack that happened, and what they've asked people to do is make sure that they migrate any tokens that they've got, or migrate their wallets from Algo to Pera. So if you're a holder of an Algo wallet, make sure you follow the instructions that they've provided, and migrate your wallet to the Pera wallet. And they've obviously, as you might probably already know, what was happening in the markets recently, overall in the crypto markets, as well as the TradeFi markets, the issues with the banks. They've basically Opulus have basically come out and said that they were not affected by the recent banking crisis, and basically just reassuring everyone that their finances are safe and secure. They talk about USD, obviously USDC, that obviously everything is still redeemable there. So I suspect therefore that they might potentially have been holding some USDC, but it seems that the team are comfortable and are not affected by the recent issues. And there's going to be a phase 3 of their launch campaign, so they're always releasing loads and loads of news all the time. So I'm excited to wait and see what they release next week in the way of these 3 artists that they announced. And obviously the platform will be going live real soon, so that is definitely something again to keep an eye out. All things which I believe will fuel the Opulus token price. And I think at the moment it's presenting us with a great opportunity to buy yourself some Opulus tokens. You can see here earlier in the year when everything was pumping, it hit a high of about 30 cents, and then it's since come back down and created that opportunity again to buy back in. It fell as low as 12 cents, and on the daily time frame you can see here it is just about to breach that 50-day moving average. If we can breach that price level, which is probably around 19 cents, and stay above that, I think we'll be off to the races, and this should head back to the highs that we saw earlier in the year of 31 cents, which is why I feel, in my opinion, it is a great opportunity to buy Oculus at this point in time. Obviously, they've got great things coming up, a lot of big, potentially huge artists to be announced, again, which I think will be great fuel for the Opulus token price. But that's all I wanted to just share with you. Make sure you keep an eye out on Oculus. They've got big things coming, of course. And just hope you enjoyed that content. And I will see you in my next video.